This mom have 11 children, and now she's currently pregnant for the 12th one, and she's making the announcement. And the thing is, the reaction of the older, that's the first child, and also the second child says a lot. So you're going to see the way they're going to look when she announced to them that she's pregnant. Let me show you this clip, then we'll come back and talk about it.
Now, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became a mom of 12 beautiful children. Children didn't hear me. I said 12 children.
You said 12 children. You guys. Yay! Yay! Mommy's pregnant! Yay! You're pregnant! Mom, I knew it! Mom, you're pregnant! No, Mom, no! Mom, you're gonna have two. Wait, no!
I don't know what I'm gonna have, but yes, I'm pregnant.
Mom! She's pregnant! Give me it. No way! You're pregnant!
Yes, I needed to
I
get
know,
it
I know. I
out.
saw your stomach on the
Mom,
couch. I can use Emma's.
I just told you.
You don't look like you're pregnant. You're too skinny.
Come on, baby.
You said you were on your period!
I thought I was. I thought I was. I'm not joking. I thought I was.
You can tell Dad. You can tell Dad.
Yeah,
You're pregnant!
What are you doing with 12 children? What are you doing with 12 children? What is your plan? What's your purpose? You guys, sometimes I don't know. What is the plan? Are you preparing for something? Is there something you're preparing for that we don't know? You have babies. You still carry like 2 baby, and you're pregnant again. Your first child is just 15 years old, so you're pregnant. You've been getting pregnant for the past 15 years, back to back. Do you even care about yourself? Do you even for once care about your health? I have few reaction on this video, but then I'd like to know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. What is your first reaction knowing that a mom of 11 is expecting another child, now that the child is going, she's going to have like 12 children? Let me write some reaction for you. So watch to the end, then I'll come back and talk about it.
There is something wrong with having 12 kids in 15 years because there's a family in this app called the Collins family, and they already have 11 kids, and the oldest daughter is only 15 years old, and the mom made a video telling her kids that she's pregnant again, and the oldest daughter looks so unhappy because you could tell she's probably thinking, damn, I'm going to be the one who has to parent this child. Like, it's negligent to your oldest children to keep having so many kids, because in a lot of these situations where you have a lot of, kids, the oldest siblings are the ones who are the parents to the younger siblings. Because when you have that many kids as a parent, you can't give your equal time to every single child. So you know what happens? It's the oldest kid who has to, take on the responsibility of being the second parent. And it's just a responsibility that they shouldn't have. And I just feel bad for the older siblings because it's something they didn't sign up for that they're being forced to do. And there's no way out of it. And like, I understand it's family, they're going to step up for it. But that doesn't mean it's right for them to have to take on all these responsibilities when they also are still a child. And I really don't care if you can afford to have 12 kids. Hell, you could be a billionaire and have 40 kids. It wouldn't make a difference in the fact that your oldest sibling shouldn't be the one taking care of your younger siblings as a parent figure.
Children didn't hear me. I said 12 children.
I have been keeping up with the Collins family for years, 7-8 years maybe. Here's some of the weird things about her. First of all, 12 kids, she does not celebrate birthdays and she does not celebrate Christmas. She doesn't believe in oral. She thinks it's sinful, even with your husband. Like, the marriage bed is undefiled, I guess not to her. She believes in no form of birth control at all, including pulling out. Almost died giving birth, and yet she still has made it clear she won't stop, right? Because her children are always injured and or filthy, She said something along the lines of her husband, Mandre. She's like, he doesn't know his strength, and he's like a really big dude. And that's pretty scary, right? Like, what is that implying? That he's like hurting her, right? Or the kids? She is fully, I think, someone that's been in religious psychosis for a long time. Like, the things she says and does just make very little sense. There's so much more of her lore. I could talk about it, but it's, oh God. He also bleaches her kids' hair and edits their skin tones to look lighter. She has this like hyper fixation with with her kids being light skinned. I don't know. I'm learning that more and more white women really have this hyper fixation with black men. Like wanting mixed babies. I don't know. It's just weird. I keep seeing it more and more. You know, like how Stephanie Jenkins talked about like her black king and all that stuff, and she wants his like jeans. It's very weird.
Go back and watch that video, because the oldest child that this focuses on is not the only child in that video that had a negative reaction. As we can see, one of the girls just straight walks in the house, and that oldest child eventually walks off camera. But many of the oldest ones look like they are shell-shocked, and they are going through various emotions because the parents aren't taking care of all of the youngest children. The older children are. So the older children are parents to the youngest children, and having more children puts on more work to those kids. And looking at the variety of ages, you could tell that oldest daughter has been raising children her entire life. By the time she is of age, I doubt she will be trying to stay in that home. I guarantee by the time she hits 18, she's out the door as soon as she can to get away to college, to go and get a job, anything, just so that she's no longer having to raise kids. And that is kind of like what people have been trying to convey when they say it's not fair to have so many children, because two parents cannot give the children the time, the love, the care that they need. And you can't. Maybe four tops, because then your ratio is 2 child to 1 parent. But if you live in a household structure where your husband or your boyfriend or whoever is the father to or father figure of your children is not lending a hand, and most of the homework falls on the woman, then it falls on the children. Because a mother can't do everything alone. And if she has that many kids, she cannot keep track of 12 children, 8 children, 6 children. She cannot do that alone. So then who has to pick up the slack? The older kids. And many of you will argue, well, that's their job. That's their job. No, it's not their job. Children don't have jobs. Children aren't born so that they can be free labor. That is not their job. It is not their job to help you raise your children. Your job is to raise them. So this mother and their father are failing them. Point blank period. Their parents are failing them. And you can see it in the faces of the older children. That doesn't mean that they hate their siblings. I'm sure that they love their siblings very much. But they most assuredly hate the situation that they were born into. I'm sure if you ask them, they would rather be spending time with their friends, figuring out what's going on at school, maybe getting a part-time job depending on how old they are. But they can't. Because all of their free time, I guarantee, is spending time with their younger siblings and making sure their younger siblings are parented.
Life got flipped turned. Children didn't hear me. I said 12 children.
You said 12 children. You guys. Yay! Yay! Mommy, pregnant! Yay! You're pregnant! Mom, I knew it! Mom, you're pregnant! No, Mom, no, Mom, you're gonna have children. Wait, no!
I don't know what I'm gonna have, but yes, I'm pregnant.
Give me it. No way! You're pregnant!
Yes, I needed to
I
get
don't
it
know.
out.
I saw your stomach on there. Mom!
And some of y'all will watch that video and be like, who cares? Who cares? She can have as many kids as she wants. No matter how many kids she has, doesn't mean you can't be a good parent. You cannot be a good parent with 12 children.
Look at the two oldest children's face. What does that tell you? They're sick and tired of her being fucking pregnant. If you're constantly in a state of pregnancy or postpartum, look at the babies on her lap. Look at the babies on her lap. She just last year, 2024, February, she had another pregnancy announcement and the daughter had the exact same face. The daughter was tired of her shit then, and then she went and turned around and got pregnant. As a parent, if you do not care enough about your children to care about the household that you are creating for them, they're sick of having more fucking siblings. Because it could mean a few things, right? It could mean a few things. One, they do not feel as though they're getting enough attention, love, and affection, which I would think is extremely valid considering there's 11 kids. 11 kids of varying ages and sizes, and I guarantee you that oldest is putting in a lot of work. She's a third parent. She's a third parent. And that boy, look at his face. They're both pissed. And they're trying their hardest to compose themselves because they are on camera and they are aware that that is a source of income for their family of 12 kids. Actually, 12 kids, 14 people. They know that that is a source of income for 14 fucking people. And they're trying to keep their composure as to not ruin the video. But as children, they can only hold back so much. This is what I mean when I talk about selfish. Selfish. They're not doing it so that they can raise good kids. It's a kink. At this point, it's a kink. It's a weird fetish. Because when you are pregnant, right? Your emotions are all over the place. You can never fully be present because you're creating life. And if you're constantly in a state of pregnancy or postpartum, it takes your brain 2 years to recover from pregnancy. And if you never recover from pregnancy, and I don't know what the daddy do. I don't know if he does anything or social media is their only source of income. But if he's out the house and he is working, you can't be a good parent with 12 kids. You cannot be a good parent with 12 kids. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care if you have nannies. Because if you have nannies, you yourself, the person who decided to have these children, are not able to raise these children and give them the love and affection and attention that they need. She just had a baby. She just had a baby. Look, the children are fed up. And if the children that live in the home are like, that's fucking enough, should that not be enough? Or do they not get a say so in the household that they're being raised into? Y'all forget these are people. These kids are human beings. They're human beings. And they matter. Their opinions matter. Their feelings matter. Despicable.
See, for me, I just feel like women that put themselves into this kind of risk and risk their lives, their body, they don't like themselves because you are getting pregnant. I always say it, getting pregnant is 50-50. You either come out of it alive or you come out of it unalive. Aside from you being selfish, you just enjoy getting pregnant. It's like a hobby, it's like a chore for you. What about the children you're bringing to this world? What about them? Do you even think about them? Do you think about the eldest child? Do you think about your first child and the second one, the third one, the ones that would look after the siblings? Do you even think about, do you even pay attention to these children individually? Is it even possible? My question is it possible for you to pay attention to these children individually, one by one, and say, okay, I know what this child wants, this particular child, number 5, is like this. Is it possible? Because I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. It's not possible for you to pay full close attention to all your 12 children at once. Look at the ones on your lap. There's still a baby. Like, I'm sure you're still breastfeeding. Is is she preparing for a war? I just feel like there's something up. And again, I feel like most women get pregnant because of the kind of treatment they get during pregnancy. Most women, they get this kind of loving care. You see the way people always take care of you, look after you when you're pregnant. You have this first-hand treatment, priority. When you're on the queue, they'll be like, "Oh, you're pregnant. No, you have to sit down." Everybody want to attend to you. Everybody want to tell you sorry. Everybody want to help you because you're pregnant. So most women, because after pregnancy, nobody cares. Okay, nobody cares about them. Everybody's now focused all the attention on the child, on the baby. Because of that attention, that loving care, most women like it. So they like to get pregnant. Sometimes when you ask some women, why are you pregnant back to back? That is their reason. They tell you, oh, I love the way people take care of me when I'm pregnant. And the thing is that pregnancy does not last forever. Ah, yes, pregnancy is 12 months. Okay? It cannot last forever. You're going to bring out that. So is it because you're liking the way people care for you? So what if you're not even healthy for that 12 months? How do you want to go? What if you don't come out of that pregnancy alive? Or what if something happens? Do you even care about your body system? Is our body system even healing? Like, do they heal completely? Apparently, she's not doing cesarean section. She's giving birth through. How I just imagine how that place will be, because you're not even giving him time to heal. You're not giving him space to heal. You're just having pushing back to back. Then the children. Imagine having those kind of children in one space. Yeah, they might have a big space. They might be staying in a mansion or something. They are too much. I don't know. Like, is it just because I don't like so many children, or I can't stand it? Probably that's why I'm like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. I see a lot of 100% reason why this is so wrong. First of all, you still have babies that you're carrying on your hand. Those little children are still so small. Then you're putting a lot of load on your older children, which is the first and second child. You're putting a lot of load, a lot of responsibility for them, because sometimes most of the time you cannot be available for all the children, and they need to look after their siblings. They need to be there. They need to mother their siblings, and be elder sister or elder sister to their siblings. And sometimes you might even assign some things to them. Oh, you're the eldest. Do this, do that. It's exhausting. It's exhausting for those ones. It's exhausting. When does she have time to be herself, like be herself for real? Because if your first child is 15 and now you're going to have a 12th child, definitely your breast has been producing milk back to back. When do you have a breast free? You guys, I'm just thinking so many things, and I just feel like this is all shades of wrong. But then, who am I to judge? What is your take on this video? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, it's your girl Mara Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.